What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to check out Fury Warrior's Mage Tower Challenge against Agatha. This fight does have the reputation for being somewhat easy, but if you're doing this without any gems, enchants, or consumables, you'll find that you're in for like an 8 or 9 minute fight, and it'll be somewhat rough to live some of the overlaps of spawns of ads. So I highly recommend getting Crystalline Radiance on your chest, Stormbound armor kit on your legs, chant of Leeching Fangs on your cloak, chant of Armored Leech on your bracers. Those will give you an extra 50% main stat, bump you up to like 14% leech, 1400 health or so, and make the fight significantly easier. That said, my demonstration will be without any gems, enchants, or consumables. I think it's a better method of teaching the fight. It shows you where the difficulties lie. It shows that you don't have to invest in a bunch of enchants or gems or consumables to deal with it, and it allows my recommendations to come from the perspective of having to fully deal with all of the mechanics. That said, definitely get those 4 enchants. Definitely use drums on the pole. If you want to add consumables on top of that, get the Greater Flask of the Undertow, Superior Battle Potion of Strength, Boralus Blood Sausage for food buff. Any older augment runes are all going to be 7 or 11 main stat. You can also get an additional 70% versatility in this fight if you use the War Within crafted weapon embellishment, a writhing armor banding on any piece of armor to double the weapon's effects, and a Dark Moon Deck Symbiosis in your trinket slot. The trinket itself is pretty nerfed, but it does act as a further multiplier for your Dark Moon Sigil Symbiosis weapon embellishment and the writhing armor banding. The fight's not very complex, it just has a bunch of different abilities on different types of timers. The damage Agatha does to you, just baseline, will be easily out-healed with your Bloodthirst heals. You need to dodge the purple swirlies on the ground or you'll get hit with a kind of a nasty dot. She summons a wave of 3 to 4 to 5 imps depending on how deep in the fight you get. That contains Smoldering imps that do fire damage that increases with each cast, Umbral imps which cause Agatha to be immune to damage, and the occasional Fuming imp that will explode itself and leave a nasty area of denial on the ground that greatly slows your movement speed and does a good bit of damage to you while you're in it. Fuming imps will also spawn on their own on like a 25 or 30 second timer. The number one thing you want to do in this fight is make sure you prevent the Fuming imps from blowing up, or at least allow them to blow up somewhere where you're not going to be, so you can drag them to the sides of the room if you want. It's likely to be faster just to kill the imp outright, especially when it spawns with a gaggle of imps. You're also going to get Imp Servants, which spawn at the back of the cave for the first 50% of the fight. They'll take their time reaching Agatha and then channel health into her. You can stop this channel with any form of CC and interrupts, though in my opinion they are the least important ads to take out. If you have Fuming imps or the gaggle of imps, you want to focus on taking them out first. Agatha also has an ability called Dark Fury. When she reaches full mana, she will shield herself and then cast pulsing AoE damage that ramps up over time. As a warrior, you're simply going to press Wrecking Throw and then you're going to use Pummel to interrupt the Dark Fury cast. And keep in mind, any Umbral imps up will cause Agatha to be immune to damage, so you need to take out them first before you can deal with Dark Fury. At 50%, she will teleport to the back of the room. This adds boulders to the fight. They spawn at the back of the room, they drop in one of 3 lanes and need to be dodged. They will basically one-shot you unless you have a cooldown up. You're likely to die after that though, because you're going to be stunned and taking other damage as well. You'll also have to start dodging green swirlies on the ground. When these hit the ground, they'll add a little temporary area of denial. It's nowhere near as bad as the Fuming imp, just make sure you're not in it and make sure you're basically always moving. These are all going to overlap in different ways throughout the fight. Alright, I've got Bloodlust, you're going to hit that on the pole. Along with all of our CDs, we're going to focus boss. We're going to let the Fuming imp and gaggle of imps come to us. And here's our weakest Bladestorm of the fight, the rest will be buffed by our Slayer strikes. And just lay into boss. Here's our Fuming. We're going to Shockwave these guys once they get close. If you catch boss in that, you've got the cooldown reduction on the Shockwave, which is good. I like cooldown reduction. And you don't really need to further CC them. You know, 1 or 2 seconds of channeling isn't going to be the biggest deal. It's probably not even a full second there. And we're dodging purples. Waiting for Fuming imps to spawn. And if you really want to buy yourself a little bit of... You can like bait Fuming imps out there. Let them blow up over here. Not ideal, but you know, you would save damage on the boss, but honestly just moving out is going to lose you enough damage anyway, so that's just an example there. And sometimes, you know, depending on, they don't start casting until they're done moving, and so if you're moving around a little bit, they might not start casting for a little bit. In the end, it's probably a loss more than anything. our Fuming Imp. Just take care of you. There's our fully empowered Bladestorm. We got our Dark Fury. We pop it, we kick it. Back of the room adds. These are gonna slightly overlap. Sort of. Dark Fury's at full mana, so we got like a day and a half before that happens. New ads are up. And make sure you're always getting that Fuming Imp down with that set of ads. Not going to spawn with every set of ads, but when they do, you want to get them down. And that's independent of like the Fuming Imp spawn timer of, you know, 25 or 30 seconds, whatever it is. So definitely getting one more gaggle of ads before we push boss to 50%, which is when she teleports to the back of the room. And then we get boulders and green stuff. We pop that, we kick that. Back of the room adds. Nothing else. Maybe a Fuming Imp spawns during this. That's fine. And we shockwave you guys. And if you really need it, you got Stormbolt for the Fuming Imp. Comes our set of ads. We're going to Spell Reflect as well for a little extra DR. We should definitely push boss before that next gaggle of ads. We should really have all day. There's a Fuming Imp. And we also got a Dark Fury. We're going to pop that, kick that, shockwave you guys. Always keeping our, no, we're just going to go for it. Always keeping our interrupt for Dark Fury. I mean, if you're watching the mana on the boss, it doesn't go till she's at 100, so you can certainly spend it in between, but I don't know, if you ever don't have kick up and Dark Fury's going off, you are in a bad way. Where's my gaggle? We got back the room imps. We got gaggle imps. There's our Fuming. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna shockwave you guys. Now Umbral imps will actually make her immune to damage, so you know, they're all a big priority to get down. But like if Dark Fury's up and the, oh yeah, that's why I didn't break it earlier. If the Umbral imps are up and Dark Fury's going off, you got to take them out first. Otherwise, you can't pop it, even with Racking Throw. Pretty sure. We're fine, we're fine. It's gonna be over here. And we're also dodging green stuff now. Green stuff will leave a puddle, but not forever. Back of the room imps. They're now middle of the room imps, but we get a little message. There they are. And we're away from full mana, so no Dark Fury. And no gaggle spawn because Bladestorm just came back up. Non-fully empowered Bladestorm, so that's kind of rough. We go over here, dodge the boulder, take you out, and you can just spam your unending Impending Victory, you know, in between ad kills. Our Dark Fury, we pop it, we kick it, barely dodge the boulder. So these guys will actually run to the full back of the room. We got Dark Fury's not coming up quite yet, and we know we don't have Gaggle of Ads yet, so we're okay. That's a Fuming Imp. We'll let him catch up to us. We got Gaggle Imps coming up, and we're officially in execute phase, so that's cool. And we're going to Spell Reflect, Enraged Regen, just for a little extra DR there. And we'll let that guy blow up back there. I don't even care about him anymore. That's so far out of the way. If that causes me problems later, then that's my fault. We'll shockwave you guys up. Fury, kick it after the pop, get Impending Victory, just bait and green stuff. We're actually going to take this one out. He's too close to the middle of the boss. Maybe save Shockwave for this next gaggle of ads. Moving. Bladestorm him up. Make sure we get that Fuming up as well. Nice. I'm going to Stormbolt you because we spent Shockwave on something else. Easy peasy. You're going to teleport soon, aren't you? And that was a big Raging Blow. That's the one. Alright, we're dodging green, we're dodging purples, dodging boulders. Dark Fury, we pop it, we kick it. Pop ourselves off with the Impending Victory. Got some middle of the room ads. I'm gonna take you guys down. Now, we did not split that on a third target, so we definitely won't have it up or like anything else. But that is okay. And we're gonna Enraged Regen and Spell Reflect. A little extra DR and a little extra healing from the Bloodthirst. 154k. I feel like I've been here before, and I did not like it when I spent Bladestorm when it came back up. We got a little bit before it's up, though. Back to the room ads. Always make things take a little bit longer than you think. Oh, dude, what did I piercing out? I'm gonna Stormbolt that one instead. We're moving. You're down. Dark Fury, we pop it, we kick it. Bladestorm's coming up. We're saving it. That next set of ads is coming up any second now. Impending Victory. Spell Reflect as soon as they come down. Oh, we translocate? No! This could be bad. We go. Spell Reflect, and we Bladestorm them up. Ooh. Okay. Alright. We got you, though. I'm gonna Shockwave you guys, and we'll just finish boss off, maybe. Got her. Do the boulders do damage when it hits the wall? Maybe. Alright, gets a little dicey at the end. That's probably like a 10-minute fight, though. 9:36. So, important to note, that's without any main stat enchants, no Crystalline Radiance, no Stormbound armor kit. Highly recommend those. That's with no leech on bracers or cloak. Highly recommend those. Your current tier set will work in this fight. For completing any of the warrior challenges, you will be rewarded with this pretty sweet, one of the better looking Tomb of Sargeras mythic tier set recolors. I think this one and the Warlock tier set recolor are the two best ones you can get from doing any of the current Mage Towers. I highly recommend you go out and get this one. Best of luck if you do. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions on this challenge. Let me know which other challenges you want to see next. We've done 3 in the last week or so. Probably going to do a tank challenge, a healer challenge, one of the high mountain challenges, and one of the thwarting the twins challenges, so we can round out this, soaring spell tome guide early in season 3. Let me know which specs you play so I know which ones to get to. We're still doing Kai'Veza as well. Just had a nice break this weekend. The new Everybody's Golf Hot Shots game came out, and I've been having a good time on that. You might see me post some shots from that. I'm not going to have that hit your notifications, but if you like golf games, Everybody's Golf, or the Hot Shot series, be sure to check those out. I won't get too spammy. But otherwise, make sure you sub to the channel to stay in the loop for further Mage Tower and Kai'Veza guides. You can check out channel membership options by hitting the join button below. As always, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. Peace.